Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys kind of how I took care of my passion twists, these that are currently in my head. I am thinking about taking them down within the next week or so they're very old. I wanted to do this video because I feel like they still look good, and I've had them in for I think going on 2 months now. So I wanted to share with you guys how I did that and how I keep them looking nice. So the very first thing that I did, which is the most important thing throughout my 2 months, is that my friend that did my hair, which if you're in the Memphis area, I will put her Instagram right here so you guys can make sure you check her out. I went in twice throughout these 2 months and got the front of my head redone. Now this may not be necessary for everybody depending on your hair type, on if you need to get it redone. I do have 4C hair and I work out a lot and I sweat a lot outside of working out, so my curls come back a lot more and just it gets rough in the front really easily. So if you have maybe a straighter curl pattern or just a straight hair texture, then you might be able to get by with maybe even either once or not at all to get it redone. But for my hair type, I felt like that was the most important thing, especially because I was doing some traveling over to humid climates and the South is humid itself. So that has pretty much saved my hair throughout this journey, is getting it redone. Okay, the second thing that I did, which I'm going to be showing you guys this in this video, is scissors. The hair that she used, I actually have no idea. I've been getting that question a lot. I don't know what type of hair she used, but I do know that it's not like the traditional braiding hair that you would get like for Havana twists or stuff like that. It's actual loose hair, but it looks like bundle hair, if that makes any sense. And so what happens is, it isn't like super expensive hair. So what happens is it starts to like connect to each other. It's kind of hard to see. I'm gonna zoom in, but it's like strands will be connected. And what I would do is kind of just go in and cut those, and then once I cut those, just go in with the individual twist and get rid of like the little balls that'll happen, or like the hair that's connecting to each other, to make it not flow easily. Like when I put my hands through my hair, like here, like right here, you see the little ball thing, I would cut those off. And that just really helped to keep my hair like looking pretty decent on the end. So I would just kind of work through, run across these little ball things that you can see right there, and I would just cut those off. It just kept my hair looking decent the whole time. And like you can just see when you run your hands through it, that you have those little loose hairs. You just cut them off. And I will also do it as I see them. So it might not be like a day when I'm going through it and actually doing it like this. It might be a situation in which I see it in the mirror and then I just go ahead and take care of it. So like you can see one right here. Just think of it as like flyaways, I would say, kind of cutting off the flyaways, you know. Yeah, this doesn't actually take a long period of time, so this is kind of a easy step. All of it is easy steps, but still wanted to share them with you guys. Once I get done with that, my hair just looks a little bit better. Here's another one that's kind of coming off of the twist. The third thing is that I was spraying my scalp with the Devacurl Diva Fresh Scalp and Curl Revitalizer. Now this you apply to the scalp and it keeps your scalp looking fresh for 24 hours. So it works for longer than just you going out for errands. It actually lasts, and it helps to extend your style in between wash days and stuff like that. So because when I wear protective styles, I don't wash my scalp because it will completely puff up, and just my hair texture it won't work. It just won't work if I do that. So what I'll do is, if I feel like I have like maybe itchy parts in my scalp, or if I actually see dandruff, I can go in with this and it hides it or moisturizes it for 24 hours. So I just go in and spray a little and then just use my fingers to rub it in. And I kind of just part all over and do that. I'm gonna put my seat down so you guys can see what I'm doing. But you just spray in there, and it feels so good if like my head is itchy in that spot. I'm like, oh yes, because it's like cooling. It's just so helpful for that. So I really like this. I really enjoy using this spray. Then I would just flip my hair towards the front so I can really get like in between, and just spray it and make sure you rub it in afterwards. But this spray literally was a lifesaver throughout me having these twists. And the steps that I've showed you guys so far really work for all protective styles. So it doesn't just have to be passion twist. This is all protective style kind of video. So I would normally do this spray in the morning. Wouldn't do it at nighttime, just because at nighttime I'll do something else that I'm about to show you guys next. So what I would do at nighttime is, I was bad about this part, okay? Meaning I didn't do it as much as I should have done it, but oiling your scalp. Now this is a perfect opportunity to oil your scalp when you do have twists, because if you have hair texture like me, it's really hard to get into your scalp because of like the big fro and all of that. If you're doing like wash and goes, if you're doing like stretched out styles, it's a lot easier, but for like wash and goes, it's kind of difficult. So I really like that with protective styles, I'm able to get into my scalp and oil it, keep it oiled and moisturized, except I didn't do a good job this time around. But when I would always use a kind of growth oil, because I want my hair to grow. So this is one of the main oils that I would use. It's the Do Growth Stimulating Growth Oil. I also would use the Wild Growth Hair Oil. I'll put a photo right here. I'm gonna add it into my scalp just so, you know, just for the video. But this is something I would do at nighttime, and just go through and oil it, and I would still rub it in just to make sure, doing like a mini scalp massage, if you will. I really enjoyed having my passion twist, but I kind of miss my natural hair. I really can't wait to get my hair back. So just applying the oil all over. Move my chair back up for this one. So the next thing that I would do is, now this is actually the main product that gave life to my twists when they looked old, I would say, like when they looked kind of dusty. I would get my hair over to one side, and then I'll go in with the Pantene mousse. I will never forget you, Pantene mousse. It tames the frizz and it gives soft touchable curls. I don't know about that last part as far as for extensions, maybe for natural curled hair, but it really did tame the frizz and it added shine to the hair. You might not be able to see it so dramatic because I do have my lights on. So I would take the mousse and I go in and apply it all over the side and then rub it in. And this stuff was the business. I knew it wasn't gonna show up that well because my lights made it already look shiny, but I'm telling you, it was dusty before and it is not dusty now. And it just looks like flatter on this side than before. Then you want to make sure you get the ends. So my hair is kind of long. I got these twists long, if you can see. They go all the way to my waist basically. Oh look, I just found another ball thing. Now because this isn't real hair, I don't think you have to have hair cutting scissors. I guess I should say that. These are just regular scissors, but if you feel better about it, you definitely can use regular hair cutting scissors. But so after I do one side, then I flip it over to the other side and apply it over here as well, just because this is like the under parts of the other side. So I want to make sure I get both. The main thing you can probably notice is that it's flatter now that I've applied the mousse, but it is shinier as well. So that is the end of this video. I knew it was going to be a quick one just because it didn't take a whole lot for me to keep up my protective styles and keep up the passion twist. That's kind of the point of a protective style, is for it to be easy on us. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any tips or anything that you guys like to do with your protective styles, twists and braids like this with extensions. Let me know if you have any tips down below. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.